Okay, everybody, happy Saturday. Good morning, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Good evening and good night. We are going to be, we're here in Hawaii. We're in Honolulu at the moment. We're going to be taking our first flight. We're doing some Hawaiian ops today, and we're actually going to do some different things. So I told Chris, Redog, as he's known, that I'd do a Braniff at least once for this flight. So he's going to hopefully try and catch with us in a little bit. And so we're doing Braniff 1025 out of Honolulu to Kona is where we're going first. And then from Kona, we're probably going to head to Maui. And I think I'm going to try and do that one in the DC-6 because that's a fun aircraft. And I kind of know a little better how to fly it now. So I think that could be fun to do a little bit of island hopping in that bird. So we got Captain Tim with us here in the live stream room in TeamSpeak. We got David Rothmuller showing up in chat, who's actually in Hawaii at the moment, I believe. Are you in Maui yet, or are you on Oahu? I'll wait for his response via chat, as there's going to be a bit of a delay since he's not on TeamSpeak with us today. I've just ordered the boarding process, and you got to be kidding me. Oh, we actually have center. Wow, that's awesome. Hawaiian center's up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow. Okay, and I got pre-departure clearance. Well, cool. That is nice. You're in Maui, the southwest side. Okay, cool. We'll see if we can't do a flyby or something in the DC-6. Passengers are going to start boarding here in a second, although it would help if I open the doors for them. So let me do that. Because I was waiting for that jet bridge to connect, which it did. Pay no mind to that United sign there. That's obviously Braniff doesn't fly anymore anyway, so you're not going to find any Braniff signs. But anyway, this is a livery that I painted. I actually did all the Braniff liveries for the 737, the various different colors. I think it's a jelly bean livery or whatever it's called, as a project for Chris, and sent them over to him. So this is one of those in the, I think this is metallic blue. So they have a whole bunch of different ones. Here comes GSX with the cargo, the bags. So let's get set up in the cockpit and get moving. It's Saturday morning here in Hawaii because it's 10:07 for me, but they are, I think, 3 hours ahead. 3 hours behind rather. So it's like 7 in the morning over here. So yeah, good times. Mouth feels funny. Buzz you? Okay. All right, so let's get some things set up here. So we're going to come up here. First of all, I'm going to do a light check there. We're going to hit the IRSs to align. We'll check our overspeeds and our stick shakers there. Put the yaw damper on. Verify all of our navigation switches are basically in normal mode. We're going to move the cross feed valve, make sure the valve open light illuminates, and then goes to open and illuminates, and we'll go to close. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Was your trip to the airport this morning, was that getting Meg over there so she can go up to Idaho? Was that what that was? Fuel pumps are all off. I'm going to turn on the cabin systems there. We're on ground power at the moment. Turn on the emergency lights. Seatbelt sign, come on. Turn on the cockpit lighting there. Window heats can come on. Hydraulics will stay off for the moment. Position lights are on. Cruising altitude 23,000. We won't be there for long. We'll probably hit it and come right back down. Restricts are already on. Copy. Cabin backlighting on. We're going to do a light test. Just verify all of our various lights are working. They appear to be. So we will turn that off. The Emperor 175 gross. Pack X. No, I'm not going to use Pack X for this, mainly because I'm going to be doing hops. I'm going to do some experimenting with packs a little bit offline before I start using it again mainstream, just because there's a lot of, I want to try to get the flow right for it. So we're going to, just because we're going to do multiple flights today, I feel that'll be confusing and just drag us down time-wise, and I don't want to do that. So I want to be a little bit more limber and nimble, as it were. Let's see, the gear is down, that's good. The spoilers are down, the flaps are up, the throttles are idle, and the fuel is cut off. Parking brake is now on. We'll do a fire test, light test, cargo fire test. Good deal. And he gave us a squawk code for the pre-departure. What did he give us? 0754, so we'll go ahead and put that in. 0754. And we'll test that in a second. I gotta wait, I think, until the system's up here. So we can now do that. Here's our, by the way, MCAS cutoff switches right there. Stab trim, electric stab trim. Yes, IRS position. Next page. No, position in it. There we go. We'll use GPS right today. Boom. PHNL. Right there. And we're going from there to PHKO, which is Kona Keyhole. We are BNF 1025. And let's check our clearance here. And seating was packed. Yeah, I'll bet it was. Oh, SeaTac. SeaTac is back. Yeah, it typically is. I heard the captain do a fire test for a brief second when the light was broken on my flight. Oh, yeah? I wonder what light was broken. Alright, let's see. Clearance, call sign, approved route. Okay, so we got the route we wanted. That's good. Maintain 5,000, departure procedure 1. Look controllers, and this serves as pre-departure. Do not reply unless you have questions. Okay. So we're doing the Pele 2 LNY to Vecchi. I don't know what the 4s, I think, are what I'm assuming, but I might just call it real quick and ask. 124.1.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Is it Hawaiian Center or Honolulu Center?
Hello.
I want to say it's Honolulu Center.
They'll correct you.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just say center. Center, Brand 1025 on the ground at Honolulu. We got the pre-departure clearance. Just want to check what runway is being used for departure today.
Red of 1025, expect runway 8 left for departure.
8 left for departure, thanks for Brand 1025. Okay. Glad I asked. Alright, so 8 left. We're taking the Pele 2 LNY, and they go right into the arrival, which is the Vecchi 9. So that's real easy.
Hello.
And weather at Kona, let's pull it up, PHKO, is 030 at 6. And so, that's basically a crosswind. But favors landing from the south, it looks like, so we'll probably take 3-5. Although 6 really doesn't matter. What's the primary? Is it 17? I think 17's the main. We'd probably just do that. Real world, they were using 8, right? Though it's a far taxi. Yeah. Let me look up in Navigraph here.
Good morning. Thank you.
Let's pull this up here. Flights, new flight from SimBrief. Yes, use that. Thank you. Yeah, we'll plan. Yeah, 17's the primary. We'll do that because the winds aren't enough to make us go the other way. So what did I say it was? 030. Oh yes, yeah, 030 at 6. It's not really. It's a bit of a tailwind, but 35's the primary. We'll do. I mean, 17's the primary. We'll do that, and then if they change it, they change it. What is the approach for 17 at Becky? It's probably what we would. Never mind. Becky ends at Tammy. Actually goes all the way to Becky. Alright, we're just going to leave it alone then. Route, exit page, activate, execute, click the legs. Execute that, there we go. Alright. Alright, so zero fuel weight today, 129.2. Our reserves. Oh, while I'm here, I need to download this. Download.
Hello.
Save, there we go. Our reserves today are 7.1.
How are you?
Cost index 80. We got 13,000 pounds of fuel on board. We're going to go up to, oh, it's saying 17. Really? It's going to yell at me for that, probably. Cruise wind. Let me load this real quick. Load. Peach now. There we go. Briefing 89 at 7. Oops. And minus 16. Execute that and one limit. We will derate 1. Actually, no, let's not do that. Quiet here. Let's do regular climb. We don't want to slow our climb down. We're not going to get there. And takeoff will be flaps 5. 4.88 on the trim, and we've got 137 V1, 138 VR, and 147 V2. Alright, 157 for V2 plus 10. 5,000 was what I got from the pre-departure. And he said we're expecting 8, so I'm just going to queue up 80, and then I'll get the actual runway heading here in a second. Sounds like we are ready to go from the cabin, so let me just check over yonder what the runway heading is here. Page now. Open the charts. Taxi, airport. We'll figure out where our taxi is to anyway. So he said 8. 8.
Hey, Moose.
Yes, sir. What the heck is that?
We're on GSX, and I feel good. It's still in there.
Oh, really? Wait, did you update GSX though?
They have a recent update, like in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, their big PBR update just came out this last week.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I have not heard it since that update. I have not heard it. The file is still in the computer, but I don't think it references it anymore.
Maybe he just doesn't feel good.
Yeah, well, that could be too. 8 left is what we're taking. Here's what we're looking at here. I'll just show you real quick. So 8 left. We're sitting over here, right above the C insert or inset line there. So it looks like Alpha all the way down to Alpha 4ish, and there we go. Or Romeo Bravo. Who knows what he does? But 8 left, and we'll go straight out. The runway heading is 79 degrees. We're going to be taking the Pele 2 departure, which looks like this. So coming off of 8 left, we're going to make a turn pretty immediately after takeoff to avoid the city of Honolulu there and head down. We want to be at or above 2,500 feet at the 240-degree radial off the Cocoa Head, great name for VOR there, which should not be a problem. We'll climb pretty quick. And then basically it's vectors to Pele, it looks like. So turn right or left, depending on which way you're taking off. In our case, it's going to be to the right. To heading assigned by the tower, expect vectors to Pele, maintain 5,000, then via transition, expect clearance to en route file altitude level at LNY VOR, which is over there. And that's what we're going to do. So yeah. 4,400 feet is our MSA, and that's mainly because of the mountains over here. So with our right turn rather, basically all we have to worry about is water. So that's pretty simple enough. But if we did turn left, we would have big mountains to worry about, and so we want to avoid those. So minimize that. Rothmuller's looking to gamble here. Very short cruise. What? Oh yeah. Same departures yesterday. Oh, the departure you got when you did this? All right, let's get our doors buttoned up, and that way we can get this ready to rock and roll. Menu, Fs actions, ground connections. Actually, you know what, before I even do that, let's start the APU, and then we'll do doors. And boom. All right, we're not going to disconnect anything. Not yet. We're going to close the door there, and we're going to close the cargo doors. And we will prepare to disconnect those things. We'll go ahead and test the TCAS system here right quickly. Turn the flight directors on. And the auto throttle system on.
TCAS test. Pass.
Alright, TCAS test good. I'm going to hit the traffic button there. And I'm going to turn on to altitude mode, so our transponder is transponding. Fetch. Got that before I could do it, but that's fine. Right. APU is now up. Switch over to APU power. We'll turn packs on for the passengers. And we will now disconnect those guys and remove the wheel chocks. Alright. Let's get the jetway moved out of the way. And being that we're only under control of center, I would imagine we're good to push and start. We just got to call for taxi. That's usually the way of it. So.
Yeah, that's what it said on the PDC.
Got it. Okay. All right, and let's call for our pushback. Nose to the right, please. Here comes John and his trusty pushback vehicle. So whose fault was it for the 2 earthquakes? Whose fault was it? I wouldn't. Is it global warming? Actually, I heard because the earthquakes occurred right there at the China Lake Naval Station. The news actually asked, was there any chance that ordnance could have set off the earthquakes? To which the geologist rightly answered, no, not something this big. We've set off nuclear bombs underground, and the worst we've ever received was like a 2 on the Richter, so... so, no. I thought that was funny. Oh gosh, the San Andreas fault. Ha ha.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
We should probably turn our beacon on before we... let's logo, anti-collision, there we go.
Commencing push.
Brakes released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright. We are moving. Let's go ahead and start our engine. So we're going to turn the packs back off. Fuel pumps are going to all come on. I don't think we have anything in the center tank. No, we don't. So we're good there. And turning number 2. Oh, almost forgot. Project Fly, dispatch. Stupid thing. Base, dispatch, fly now. That's what happens when I start Project Fly before I'm ready to actually dispatch the route, and that happens.
Honolulu Center, United 1177. Kaha relay, ready for push to start.
United 1177 ACF Center, good morning. Altimeter 3002, push on Alpha, approved space south.
Push Alpha, approved space south. United 1177.
With 740 ACF Center, good morning. Altimeter 3002, runway 8 left, taxi is Zulu Alpha.
Set parking brakes.
Comes our friendly little man to disconnect the tow bar.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass gear removed.
What is this hashtag update 737 PMDG?
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yes, I see you. Yeah, it is old. You gonna wait one more time? Nope. Alright. Finally got the message. Alright. Get back in our aircraft. Right. So those are all running. We're gonna turn the rest of the hydraulic pumps on. We're gonna turn the pitot heats on. The packs can come back on. That pack can go off. That is set. We're gonna switch over to the generators. We're gonna turn off the APU. Whoa! What?
Honolulu Center, United 1177, ready for taxi.
Somebody clip that. That was awesome. What the crap was that?
I don't know.
1177 runway.
I just released the brakes and it took off.
Oh, that was you?
02 Alpha Charlie, United 1177.
Speed racer over here, man. That was hilarious. Oh, that was great. Alright, flaps coming down to 5. Man, Captain Tim is in a hurry. Don't get in his way. Oh, that was awesome.
Something all the time with Flight Simulator. Yesterday it was a power failure.
I'll tell you. Oh, that's what happened to you. Okay, I noticed all of a sudden you were gone. I'm like, hey, what happened to him? Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's call for taxi here. Get my notepad ready in case it gives me some convoluted route. Center Braniff 1025 on the ground at Honolulu, ready for taxi.
Braniff 1025, Altimeter 3002. Good morning, runway 8 left, taxi via Zulu Alpha, follow the Delta 717.
Yeah, let's see you do that.
Yeah, right? Alright, altimeter 3002, taxi runway 8 left via Zulu Alpha. We'll follow the Delta 717. Thanks, Braniff 1025. Nope, I put the throttles forward. That is
I understand, what direction you have, 1177 home trajectory.
United 1177, departure fly runway heading, incom, runway 02, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 02, clear for takeoff, United 1177.
So continue, let's turn that guy on. Alright, we're moving. How you do? Can't talk. How you doing, Corey? Use your words, Moose. Use your words. Sorry, I'm still shook up from being almost assassinated by a Delta 717 in close quarters.
The term is speared.
Sure. As you wish. No.
Yeah, I pushed pushbacks, and the tug just disappeared, and it wouldn't. So there was nothing there. So then I went and disabled GSX, and then I took off across the field.
Gotcha. That's fun.
I got a brake overheat too, believe it or not.
You got a what?
Got a brake overheat.
Well, you were going so fast, I would imagine the amount of kinetic force to stop that action.
Well, I was standing on the brakes and had thrust reversers in, and it still took off.
You know, they say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, keep going. I don't know where that came from.
United
Go ahead.
1177, better contact.
Oh, I think there's a K in there.
Passing 1000, United 1177.
Travis 1620, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Just getting ready to launch out of Honolulu for Kona.
Level 240, maintain present heading.
240, present heading, United 1177.
Trying to make sure our thrust reversers don't engage randomly like it wants to do. That's all set. Okay. Good deal. Yes. Okay. And we're on 132410. Did you say? Oh yeah. Okay. We're in a Braniff 737. That guy. Catching up to Tim. So any thoughts on what airports could be included this year on CTP eastbound? Oh, yeah, I have no idea. What was it? Did they toyed with Orlando last year, but I don't think it ended up being an actual city.
Direct left, maintain flight level 370.
Or did it?
Flight direct left 370, United 1177.
This is P3D. P3Dv4.5. Although this is default scenery, so it looks very similar to FSX right now. When I turn in the sun, you'll see the the lighting on the cockpit changed, and that would be the giveaway that we're in P3D and not MSX. But since we're on the shadow side, it's not really anything to look at. Although I don't know if you can see anything. No, not really. Tim's smoking those brakes.
Over 740 on departure, fly heading 150, wind calm, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff.
It's like when it does that. Well, it wasn't Miami.
150
No, I think it was.
on
I thought it was on the list to vote with, but I don't think it ever made. I feel like it didn't make it as part of the list. We left from Jacksonville, but I don't. I think Washington was on the list, and I think. Well, I don't remember what else was on the list actually. I'm sure Boston was on there. And... There you go. So there's the lighting effects that I was referring to. Boston was, yeah, I would imagine.
I love rolling takeoffs.
Did I? Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the whole short line? And center, Brent of 1025, and runway 8 left, ready to go.
Brent 1025, runway left line for wait, expect a 3-minute delay for en route separation.
8 left line and wait, we'll expect a slight delay for en route separation. Brent of 1025. Now, stop engaging the thrust reverser when I put the throttles up. Look in the crap. There goes Tim.
Delta 740, radar contact, the altitude.
Delta 740 is through 2,505.
Delta 740, roger, climb and maintain, fly level 230, clear direct 1I.
Direct 1I, on up to flight level 230 for Delta 740.
Stop that. Make sure my trim is set correctly. It's close, but not quite. There we go. Now it's better. And flight attendants, take your seats for takeoff. We'll put our strobes on since we're on the field. Turn the taxi light off. LNAV VNAV armed. We're ready to go as soon as he says to go.
Get a nice view of Waikiki on your way out.
Yeah, I'll bet. Oh yeah, good call.
Brent 1025 on departure, fly heading 150, wind calm, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
On departure, fly heading 150, 8 left, clear for takeoff, Brent of 1025. Landing lights on. Here we go. Start the clock.
V1. V2.
Positive rate, you're up.
And it's 1025, ready to contact the Alpha.
Passing 1,600, 1025.
Yes, 1025, rather climb and maintain 15,000, clear direct Pele.
Climb maintain 15,000, direct Pele for 1025.
I got direct one eye.
Well, aren't you special? This actually gives me a much better overview of downtown, so I'll take it. Flaps 1. Diamond Head over there. It's not flaps 1. Yeah, David, the landing lights I never turn on until we actually get our takeoff clearance, just FYI. Which I did do before we went. Beautiful view of Diamond Head there.
Pretty paint job there, Moose.
Thank you.
Then if I'm going to maintain flight level 420.
Climb maintain 230 for Brant 1025. Alright, 10,000 feet, landing lights off. We'll check our pressurization. Seems to be working. Where are you going? Switch the ignition off to off and seatbelt signs off. Not be able to buzz me with the ATC on. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long he's on, because yeah, you're right. Although I could file it as a sightseeing trip and see if we can get a special exemption. We'll see. Brandon flies again.
The flying colors.
That's right.
Are you able to accept PS35 and comments for after?
Where do we do the
740 Roger, expect you on nav run 35.
Alright, 35 for Nova.
What did he just give you, Tim?
RNAV 35.
Copy. And I will expect the same.
Local 740 of pilot's discretion, going to maintain 6,000, the calling altimeter 29 or 99er.
That is 6,000
They're coming into view now is Maui. Hey, Agent B7. Yep, local Hawaii ops. We're doing Honolulu to Kona at the moment, and then I think we're going to do Maui from Kona in the DC-6 to add some spice to our life. Off my 11 o'clock. You said you're southwest part of the island? Correcto? Do you know the name of the city or town you're in at the moment, David?
Texas! Beautiful, lovely Texas!
I love it. I love that that works now. Hanley, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it, man. Now content. Yep. Give me the. So you're like over here. Let me check. Yeah, find out the name because I'm looking it up on the map. I can more accurately locate your presence. Mr. Destructoid. Got a little cloud deck layer coming into view here. Yeah, it's supposed to be overcast 5,000 in Kona. 10-mile visibility. 29er is the altimeter. Alright, we're basically hitting cruise now. Turn the auto brake off. Anything else that we have missed thus far? I don't think so. Alright, we're hitting the turn at Lanai. We're heading on the rival now. Kapalua.
We're at 1025, expect the RNAV GPS runway 35, altimeter 2999.
Alright, altimeter 2999, we'll expect the RNAV for runway 35 for Brandon 1025. Kapalua. I do not see that on this map, unfortunately, so I don't know where that is. Although it could be that there. Oh! Well, there's one that kind of looks like Kapalua, but that's not the south. That'd be like that area over there. Alright, I'll have to find it on a normal map, not the Navigraph map, just so I can make sure I'm getting it right. You got the spelling right there, or are you just sounding it out? I know that can be difficult with the Hawaiian names, so that's why I ask. Oh, we'll be able to buzz you. Honolulu Center's closing in 38 minutes. So it'll be enough for us to get down into Kona, and then by the time we turn around, we can do whatever we want.
And at 1025, the pilot's discretion to maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000 pilot's discretion for Brand 1025. Loose goes again, being culturally insensitive. How is that culturally insensitive? It's not our fault you have words that are spelled ridiculously long. German has the same problem. They just keep adding words and string them together to make these huge long things. Alright, there's our top of descent in 5 miles, and he's led us down to 6,000 at our discretion, so we're going to set the MCP to 6. You ain't lying, that's right.
Over 740, clear direct UGEM, cross UGEM at or above 2,700, turn RNAV GPS from the 35 approach, you can delete the hold.
Need the hold right.
How many short flights today? I don't know. Well, at least 2, maybe 3. Depends on how long it takes the DC-6 to get back to Maui.
Say again?
Yeah, we're going direct only.
So if you could use Kona, or if you could use UGM as the initial approach fix.
Yeah, I think she was all set up for.
740 nowhere, clear direct Kona, cross Kona, at or above the MSA's 14,900 on nav GPS from the 35 approach.
Okay, flight approach for.
And center Brent of 1025 is now out of flight level 208 for 6,000.
Gonna send 25 Roger. Would you like the approach from Kona, or would you like the approach from UGM?
I will take it whatever way you want to give it. I'm early enough to set up for either one.
Gonna send 25 Roger. Clear direct UGM down at or above 2,700. Cleared on nav GPS from a 35 approach to delete hold.
All right, clear direct UGen, cross UGen at or above 2,500 feet, and cleared RNAV GPS for 35, and we'll delete the hold. We're going to have 1025. Here we go. Want to know some culture of Hawaii? Sure. Just gonna lob them in like that. Button my shirt. Alright, 2999 was the current altimeter here in Kona. We'll switch over to that. Now we're below 18,000. That's bugging me, so let's do that. Change this to descent. Set auto brakes 1. Let the chest hair flow out. Nobody wants to see that, Jeff. Except maybe you, but nobody else. I will lose followers for that. That's not a good career decision for me. Ooh, look at the puffy clouds. And the little bit of mountain sticking up right there. They have friends, everyone. Well, yeah, because they're all got the Polynesian background. It's suspected that they, you know, island, which that's an impressive trek to set out on a little boat to find Hawaii back in the who knows how long ago. Going into the clouds. There's Captain Tim on the TCAS there.
Scooter? Yeah, Chief. Remind me to stop setting up these video conferences. You're not very productive.
John Fly coming in with 76 people. Oh my gosh, thank you, John Fly. Thank you for the host, the raid. I appreciate that. This is not Explain 11, but thank you for blowing up my chat with all the Explain 11. My goodness. We are actually getting ready to, we're landing in Kona at the moment in Hawaii, and then we're going to take the DC-6 to Maui, so that'll be fun. So you'll want to stick around for that. But holy crap. Talk about spamming Explain 11. I do fly Explain 11 occasionally. I haven't done it in a little while, but I do have the FlyJSim 727, which I do love that aircraft. That's a fantastic airplane. So welcome to all of you guys from John Fly's channel. We got John Fly, obviously, D-Monies, Homie Live, Cajun Cacti, Taylor, Steve PHL, and I'm sure many, many more. Thank you so much for the host there, John Fly. Really appreciate it. Hope your flights went well. Looked like you were flying around the King Air. Captain Tim, I believe, just got that aircraft, so it's a joy to fly. I might have to pick. I might have to pick that up myself. Tomcat, hello. That's hilarious with the fish looking up in the wings. I like that. Thanks, John Fly. Yeah, the NGX needs to get updated, but I promised a friend I would fly the Braniff livery I did for it, so that's what we're doing today.
Say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead.
So yeah, we're bringing Braniff back out of the closet there.
Oh, I think there's a K in Knucklehead.
17 Camaro, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Moose crew. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to check out our Discord for keeping up with various events for this channel. Also, I'm on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Flying Moose 83, and Nightbot has those details in the chat as well if you type in !social. And if you haven't already followed me, hit that follow button. I'd appreciate it.
United 1177, airspace to the north-northeast. San Francisco radio's off. Service terminated. Block 2000.
There's your
flight 6 feet. Frequency change, please.
Squawk 2000, over here in the comic, ready to see United 1167.
Iowa Scotsman, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Are you trying to lose speed? What's happening here? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, I was trying to lose speed. Alright, let's set up our landing speed. We're going to do flaps 30. It'll be plus 5 knots for the wind correction. So 145, it's 150 on the on our VREF. Homie Live. Good afternoon to you. It's actually, well, for me, it's actually still good morning for another hour, but yeah, good afternoon to you. I'm assuming you're east of me if it's already afternoon. Most people are east of me as I'm in California. Just rocking the earthquakes, you know. We had earthquakes on both our streams yesterday and the day before. Makes things pretty exciting. Granted, nothing near as the extreme as those in Ridgecrest, but we felt them here for sure. Things were moving. It's good times. It's good times. We're in the soup. Descent path unachievable. Well, you suck. Let's help you out then. Just give you a little bit of speed brake. Tap the brakes a little bit. Let her come on down. Just soupy. It was nice and clear in Honolulu. It's cloudy here in Kona. Deck is about 5,000 feet according to the weather report, so we should clear out here in a little bit.
740 wind 0206 for retreat 5 clear to land.
Everyone clear to land for Delta.
Not much to see. Ladies and gentlemen, to the left you'll see clouds. To the right you'll see more clouds. You need to throw the seatbelt sign back on now. And cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for landing at this time. Alright, 7,000 feet. Hey, Kelsey, how you doing? Hey, Joe, we don't know how to land this big metal plane. Or if you're that guy from the UK, it's we don't know how to land this balsa wood plane, but yeah. My balsa wood rudder pedals. That guy was a trip.
Hey Mike, what's the next hop?
We're going to Maui for the next one from Kona. I'm going to do that in the DC-6. Because I'm feeling, I'm feeling bold.
Alright. I'm gonna try to see if I can fly the King Air then. Never flown before.
Oh. What was that? Oh, it's closing it. Whoop, he was talking and then he lost comms. I heard him click click and I heard Braniff, that was it.
Hey Mike, I was gone yesterday, dude. That earthquake was nuts.
Oh, I know, right?
That second one. I was in Home Depot and the shelf
was
swaying.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then the lights started flickering and like the lights were about to, it looked like the whole roof was about to cave in. It was really bad. Everybody was running out the store.
Dang.
I was in Woodland Hills, so I was in like Burbank area.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was definitely more intense than the one the day before.
Yeah, now there's a 15% chance of a higher one. That's 7.1.
Yeah. Might have, what, 2,000 pounds of horse poo falling on you. That's right. Well, if that happens, you got to make the most of that situation. That's when you want to, after the poo falls on you, you have to spit it out and yell, looking at the camera, wherever it may be, "Manure! I hate manure!" And if Kevin was here, he'd know what that reference is from. Some of you might.
I feel like I do. I can't.
It's Back to the Future. Every time Biff or his relatives end up in manure, and they always scream that they hate manure. So I guess Honolulu Center closed already, or his power went out. I mean, either way, I guess. Let's bring this in a little bit. All right, Tim's in front of us there, but not very far ahead of us. So we're gonna do our best to slow up here. Speed intervene.
Yeah, we just turned over HSOG.
Yeah, I see. I see how much he
gets. Anything nice, don't say anything at all.
If I don't forget, how's it going?
That's
Welcome
right.
to the stream.
Yeah, keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh, I think there's a K in Knucklehead.
Buffet it around a little bit here. There are less than 10 gates here. I know. Well, there's only two of us. Runway in sight.
I'm gonna fly Dash A. Why not?
Why not, indeed. Yeah, nice name, especially for last night, I know, right? I still have a bone to pick with Oakland ARTCC. They owe me a better F&O ending.
Oh, what happened?
They went offline way before the event ended. The jerks. So I anger tweeted at them last night like Donald Trump. Alright, flaps 10. We're going to go gear down. I don't know where Honolulu Center went, but we're going to assume they cleared us, so ba-boom. I don't know why I did that. That's the APU. That's what I was trying to hit. And Tim, you're only about maybe 3 miles in front of me, so Once you land, clear as fast as you can. I'm slow into VREF.
Clearance for 740.
Appreciate it. And we're going flaps 30. You may have gone one too many. Yeah, flaps 30, please. There we go.
Interference Paradise is with you.
All right. Good to have you here, man.
Seems like we're on final approach today, man.
Yes, we are. Final for Kona. This is the first leg of at least one more flight, maybe two. We're going to do the next one in the DC-6.
All right. Do you have flaps 40?
Flaps 30 we're doing today.
Won't be landing a little. Seems like that's the case.
Yeah, usually with the 7.3, unless I have a reason to, I usually do flaps 30. I think I see Captain Tim now on very short final. Oh, that was a nice little lag spike there. Were you part of the 7.1 notification? Oh yes, we felt it. We weren't in the. I mean, we weren't nearly in the danger zone or anything, but we felt it all right. Just kind of like the day before.
I don't have traffic in sight.
He's right there on the runway. Very, very small blip. That's Captain Tim.
What's he flying?
He's flying. Well, I think he's flying 717. At least that's what he showed up in my sim as.
Tell him to exit the exit.
He knows.
Coming in.
He's going off right now. I see him turn off. Yeah,
we'll
be good. Getting a little slow here.
Yeah, and 740 is good.
Thank you, Tim. Copy that.
We're $300. Final flare.
20, 10.
Nice landing, guys.
Thank you. Minus 54. I will take that all day.
Well done, man.
Manual braking.
Well done.
Thank you. Pull off here at Gulf.
Out of reverse.
Oh, we're out of reverse long ago. There we go. All right, landing lights coming off, flaps coming up. Speed brake coming back up.
Alright, what gates are we doing today?
We are doing whatever's available over there, and I got to look at GSX, see what their options are here. Gate G, we'll do. What gate are you at there, Tim?
You know, I'm not sure of the number.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna take G6, and we'll see where that puts me.
Hey Tim, do you see a dot shape right next to you?
Yep.
Alright, that's me.
It looks like I might be okay as far as.
You must have flown a long way because it's an Alaskan pain.
Yep. We had to land on the aircraft carrier a couple times to get here.
No one predicted. Whoops.
Hey man, you want to update the flight phase?
Oh yeah, good idea. Thank you. Alright, flaps all came in, good. Landing lights are off. Let's get that APU started.
Are we going to fly over Honolulu today?
We actually just flew out of Honolulu, so next we're going to Maui.
Copy that.
Who said they gotta go?
Nah, man. It's just my cousin fooling around with this.
Oh, gotcha.
We have the 717 in sight.
Yep. Do you not
You
see
don't
the
seem
line?
to see a Mashala here.
What kind of weirdo hand signals you giving me? What the heck? That's a weird... Okay. Oh, really? Yeah. There. Cross your sticks, you're done. Oh my gosh, okay. Hey, stop it. Parking brake set. APU's running, so we'll switch over to that. And we will cut the edges.
Nominal brakes.
Go. Anti-collision off.
Seems like we have stairs today, not gates.
Yes. Yeah, there are no gates at Kona. I've actually been to this airport in real life. Long ago. No jetways here, yes I know. Request deboarding. Let's open the doors.
Now you're gonna switch this to the DC-6 that you're talking about.
Correct. I'm gonna connect ground and air. Doors, we're going to open and open the cargo doors. We'll turn off the transponder. And we'll turn off the seatbelt sign. Window heats will come off, PDOs can come off. Reset that back to 10.
Boy, they're all scampering off the airplane.
Yeah, we gotta wait for that bus, huh? That's right.
The bus to take them to 30 feet to the terminal.
I know, right? They would just walk to the terminal, but yeah. Let's see, control shift 7.
Moose, how do you switch planes?
I will show you in a moment. I'm actually probably gonna
10-4.
shut the sim down and reload it just to be safe, because with high-end aircraft, a lot of times it doesn't like just switching, so especially PMDG.
It just crashes?
It doesn't crash, but certain systems get all screwed up. Alright, we're going to see the mass flood of people coming off the airplane here in a second. As soon as that bus opens its doors. Oh, you know, it's probably waiting for me to open that other, because there's 2 of them today. So let's open that door. Yep, there we go. Here come the peoples.
DC-6 is still in limited service.
Oh, that's
what airline is that?
Funny walking there, but there we go. What airline? Oh, this is Braniff.
Never heard of that.
It's an old defunct airline that I did repaints for Chris Redog, and he had asked about the possibility of doing a Braniff flight, so I decided to oblige him. There we go. What's the X on their backpacks mean? You guys got the same backpack.
Have we been on the island of Hawaii before?
I have, yeah. And I've been in the sim too, yeah. So.
Did we start from there, or are we gonna finish there?
No, we're there right now. This is the big island.
It's not Hilo?
No, Hilo's on the other side of the island. This is Kona.
It's so big, we probably have 2 airports.
So we took off from Oahu, which is where Honolulu is, flew to Kona, which is on the big island of Hawaii, And now we're going to fly to Maui in the DC-6.
We cool fly from Maui to Kauai.
And we could do that. We'll just, like I said, I'm going to kind of play that by ear. Hey, Mark's here.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing, man?
Rocking and rolling just like the rest of us.
Uh-huh, right? I'm trying to see if we can go 3 for 3 today. Earthquake on stream 3 times in a row.
Yeah, the trifecta.
That's right.
My cousins were in Vegas on the 42nd floor. What happened, and they were saying that they thought the building was going to fall over.
Yeah, you'll really feel it the higher up you are.
I don't know. Are we gonna have another earthquake today? I don't know.
Another what?
Supposedly.
Oh, who knows? You really can't predict earthquakes. You can only predict likelihood.
Yep.
But who knows?
It's possible.
Well, the odds are 50%. It's 1 in 10 for a one that's higher than 7.1 within the next 3 days.
Yeah.
So 15%.
I mean,
really high.
They are having other earthquakes over there as we speak. They're all basically aftershocks at the moment. But if there's another, whether it's a big one or not, this TwitchBot thing. Yeah, what is the TwitchBot?
Should we even start preparing?
Not yet. We will in a second.
I don't know about the earthquake.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's see. What did I do? I'm gonna have to kill this. So we're gonna do that now before it yells at me. I'm gonna disconnect from VATSIM. Exit.
I wish Baxter was here.
Yeah, I met Baxter at FS Expo, but I have not seen. I don't think
No, I'm talking about he on.
You're talking about
I'm
what?
talking about he on TeamSpeak.
No, I know that, but I mean, I finally met him. Baxter Cat, right? Was you talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
But...
all right. 8.0 would shake the world. Yeah, exactly. Okay, suppose. Okay.
Sorry for the background noise.
That's good.
I don't think an 8.0 would shake the world. I'd be like more like a 9.
Yeah, well. Nothing, I mean, nothing anywhere. You'd have to be much bigger than that to shake the entire world, let's be honest. Those are.
Yeah, but I'm sure if there was like a 9.0 and on the San Andreas Fault, I'm sure people on the East Coast would feel it a little bit.
I doubt it.
You'd have to be bigger than that.
Yeah.
The Madrid fault is the one we're worried about.
Over in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, New Madrid.
New
loose,
Madrid.
I mean,
Yeah.
it rang bells in Boston.
That's right. Yeah, that was a big one they had.
Made the Mississippi flow backwards. You know, it was a pretty good blast.
Yeah.
Seems like somebody's in the lobby.
Yeah. One of our Westwind guys. He might be here. He might not be here for this though. Some people come into this is the Westwind TeamSpeak, and so it's used for the Westwind Airlines stuff in general. I use it for my live stream as a Westwind pilot, but other people get on here for other Westwind events and related stuff, so they're not always just coming in here for this.
Copy that.
All right, so there's reload P3D. We're gonna load up the DC-6. Let's see. All right, so we did the Independence yesterday. We've got an option of either the Delta Airlines DC-6 or the Northwest Airlines DC-6. How say you?
Do we have a 777?
Yeah, Rock Northwest. It's old school.
All right. What was it? No, well, I don't have a 777 now.
I mean, it is fuel efficient.
Well, not for island hopping, but yeah.
Right.
PHKO. That'd be very.
Moose, are you ever doing long haul flights?
We just did one yesterday. It's about 5.5 hours. I don't do them very often because
I'm
it's not
talking
very
about
exciting for me. It's just sitting there for the most part. So we will occasionally
by
like.
long haul flight.
Are you talking about more than
Oh,
like
by
10
long haul
hours?
flight, I mean, yeah, more than 10 hours.
Not on the sim, no. Because again, that's a lot of my day to just blow to sitting in front of the computer and staring at the plane fly through the sky.
Hey, Moose.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
Crumb.
Did you finally wake up?
About that.
Mm-hmm.
So I woke up at 11 o'clock, and then you weren't streaming.
Sturming?
So I kind of just laid back down and somehow drifted back off to sleep, and then here I am at 1:30 in the afternoon waking up again.
Well, you just missed the first hop. You're just in time for the second hop.
Alright, where are we headed to?
Gate G6. There we go. We're gonna go Buzz Buzz David in Maui with the DC-6.
Where are we going?
Matt, we're gonna go to Kalui or whatever that airport is called. But on our way there, we're gonna buzz David because he's on one of the cities in like southern Maui or something.
Does Nihu have an airport?
I don't know.
The island of Nihu, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure off the top of my head. Let's see, what is this? 17, 18, 26. Okay, there we go. All right, just reloading the sim here to get the DC-6, and then we'll get all set up. Come back here. Come back here. Think of the passengers and the dreams you were making for them. Okay.
I think flights over Hawaii just cost like an hour or something.
It depends on which island you're going to from where. I mean, the one we just did was like
45.
The one we just did was like 29 minutes, point to point.
Okay.
This will be a little slower only because we're not going to be going as fast because we're a DC-6.
On a DC-6.
Cold and dark, please. Set the wheel chocks, please. Guess I have to wait for that to. Wheel chocks. I'm sure to you guys I will show up as something stupid like a CRJ because it's not going to know what to do with me. So let's get back on VPilot.
Does the DC-6 have like an APU or something?
Negative. That the closest to an APU the DC-6 has is this little guy right here. This little like portable generator on the ground. This is old school flying right here. All right, connect. We're gonna be northwest NWA. I'm not gonna use that because that's Captain Tim's. We'll do northwest 200 since Captain Tim always does the 222. And we are DC-6. Douglas DC-6. There we go. Connect. There we go. All right, coming back online onto VPilot. Let me get the view set here because it's putting us way far away for some reason.
What's our registration?
I have no idea at the moment. I will find out momentarily. I didn't do this paint. This is a stock from PMDG through the delivery manager.
Copy that.
I have you as a Piper through Orion.
Yeah, well, that's appropriate. Looks like N577 maybe is what they're calling the registration on this bird. This is back before the registrations were the standard they are today, I think. So yeah, November 577. There's no trailing letter identifiers. Got the nice black exhaust streaks on those engines there. It's double wasps.
Miss.
Copy that.
Yes, sir.
What's the ICAO code for the airport?
For the one we're at now? Or the one we're going to? The one
KPKL.
we're at now. Yeah, it's Papa Hotel Kilo Oscar. Let's see here. Shift.
Tokyo.
We're going to.
I want to take my Eclipse 550.
Main cabin stairs. There we go. Cargo hold, sure. I'm not going to use
You
DC.
fly anywhere out in the U.S.?
Yeah. In fact, we just got done doing a big old world tour. So I'm kind of making up
Nice.
for the fact that I haven't been doing a lot of U.S. stuff on Saturdays by doing U.S. stuff because we've been outside the country for so long that I kind of miss the United States. So, yeah, there she is in all her glory. All right. And why is this stop working? Probably because I restarted. Chase plane, you junk. No Westwind today. Nope. We're gonna be doing this. We're just having some fun.
I think it's Northwest 200.
This is well, Northwest. Yeah, Northwest 200 is our call sign. There we go.
That's a call sign. Copy.
Yeah. Okay. I do need to go in and change this again. Controls.
Are you using real world time?
Yes. Axis Simon, that's what I want. So engine 1 throttle. U. Engine 2 throttle.
The throttle's not working again?
Well, no, in the DC-6, for whatever reason, I have to map them. I use them in FSU IPC. Well, that's a reverse, right? Oh, that's right. I use FSU IPC to do my axes, but for some reason, I have to mirror it in P3D's axes just for this aircraft. And then it causes problems in other aircraft if I do this. So, yeah, it's just a
10-4.
It's just a weird little glitch that I discovered the other day. Propeller axis. We want to do that. There we go. Say OK. So now that should, yes. Just verify that. Those all work. Oh, yeah, gust lock. Good. Okay. And propeller control. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. So let's get our stuff up in SimBrief here. We're going to go to, actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to wing it because we're going to be able to see it for the most part. Well, no, it's dangerous. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to do this with you guys. Okay, so new flight. And we're going to go northwest, NWA. NWA, we're 200. We're going from PHKO to P, was it OGG? Maybe not.
Fog, PHOG.
Oh, PHOG, that's what it is. Okay. PHOG. P-Hog.
Press support.
Huh?
You got it.
SimBrief, what are you doing? I think I broke SimBrief. Let's try this again. NWA 200 PHKO to PHOG. There we go. Our alternate will be Honolulu. Okay. And I gotta go select the DC-6. And I'm gonna have to give it more because it did not. Yeah, we're not gonna do. That's a fun route. Zigzaggy. Fuel factor. We're gonna do plus 10 because I think the fuel it gave me last time was a bit. Let's look at our options for routing here. So from Kona, we obviously can't do an RNAV because we don't have that ability. So coming off of runway 35, this is the Amory 4 departure. And we're going to be using the Kona VOR, the 294 radial. So we'll climb at above 500. We'll turn and intercept the 294 radial at 11.7. DME is the Andes fix. At 25 DME is the typo fix. Oh, no, sorry, is the Amory fix at above 9,000. And then we would probably go up to Rowan, I would think, which is on the 3-1 radial and the 253 radial of Upalu Point VOR, which is off the map. And the 168 radial from the Maui VOR.
What runway are we departing on?
What was that? We're departing on 35. Same runway same runway we landed on.
We're taking Typho or Amory and then Rowan.
No, we're taking Amory and then going up to Rowan. Typho was beyond. I was thinking it was this one, but it was not. So, yeah, we'd go up to Rowan. At least I think that's what Simbrief said. Well, Simbrief told me something else. Koa, I don't know what it's giving me. It doesn't know what that is. Oh, because it's thinking we're going a different way. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. So, let's do...
Max, sorry about how do you spell Rowan? Is it R-O-W-E-N?
It is R-O-W-I-N.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Amory for Amory, and then basically the Maui. Let me think.
Miss your 737 in my sim.
Yeah. David. Okay. Oh, yeah. I need to find out. Okay, what was the name of that? Let me see. If you look to your right, you'll see. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to figure out the name of that place you are. Kapalua. Okay. Let me go to a different mapping software and see if we can find that. Google. Why are you in caps? Google.com/maps. That's Fresno. That's not really helpful. There's Hawaii. Okay, so you are saying you're down on the southern part somewhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing this. Oh, Kapalua. This isn't okay. There's nothing south about this. This is northwest. It's Kapalua. Okay. All right. So there is where David is, somewhere in here. So this is where we got a buzz. So, given that, I think actually what we will do is we're gonna go. Whoops.
Wait, just make sure one more time. It's P-H-K-O to P-H-O-G.
P-H-K-O. Yes.
All right.
So we're going to do Amory, and then we're actually going to go to Lanai, which is LNY. And that's how we're going to stage to that point. So from Lanai, then we will go to, what's the name of that? Actually, we'll just do that and then the arrival. But what is that? OGG? Yeah. So it's going to yell at me and say, oh, it is valid. Look at that. I can do it.
In what runway?
3-5 for departure. I haven't looked at the arrival yet. So we'll do Lanai, and then we're not going to go direct to OG. We're going to go up here to Kapalua and buzz David, and then we'll swing around here. What's the winds currently for P-Hog? We're looking at winds calm, 10-mile visibility. So they're using, I guess 2 is the main, supposedly according to this, but I don't really believe that. So we'll see. We'll look at it here. P-H-O-G. Nope. I want the, oh, yeah, I want that. There we go. Taxi, airport. All right, so runway 2. Okay, yeah, that's the primary landing runway. So that actually works out pretty nicely. So if we do the star, we won't really do a star, but runway 2, ILS loc. So we'd actually buzz him, and then we'd have to come back. We'd fly around this mountain, and we'd come back around to Tebs and come in that way. So Actually, yeah, well, yeah, we'll do that. And that's roughly 2-4 approach course. Okay, so that's fine. That works. No flight detected in progress. Yeah, I haven't loaded Project Fly for the next one yet, so you just have to wait. Okay, so what we're going to do then is for... Okay, Hexig, stand by. I got to take this. I don't know who this is. This may be important. Hang on one second. I think that puts everything live again. So that was totally worth the phone call. It was a sales call. I've got some things going on the side for work right now that are important, that numbers I don't know, and so when I get one like that on a day like this, I'm like, oh boy, what's going on? And it turns out it's Future Ford checking in on my, seeing if they can sell me a new Fusion. Anyway, totally helpful. Okay. Anyway, okay. Project Fly, that's what we were going to do next. Actually, Sim Brief is what we were going to do next. Finish this off. So actually, I'm just going to call it Lanai. We'll just leave it there. Analyze the route, yeah. I'm going to take a little bit of extra fuel because of the... Well, let me see what it gives me, and then we'll go from there. Generate DOP. Bum, 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 bum.
Mike, was it spam? Someone trying to sell you something?
It was, well, kind of. It's actually a company that I would do business again with, but it was sales call, yeah. It was the Ford dealership that I bought my car from, checking in and trying to see if I was in the market yet to upgrade. No, I love my car. I'm not in a position to trade it in yet.
Your truck?
No, car. My car. I don't have a truck. Right. Block fuel, 4,700 pounds. I'm gonna make that 6 because I don't trust the fueling. Let me see what am I looking at here for fuel. Let me do the not you either. Actually, gas. There we go. So right now I've got 20,000 pounds. I think that's 100%. Yeah, 50% is what we did the other day, and that got us to, I mean, barely, but it got us to Philadelphia. We're not going nearly that far. So I think if we take off, let's see, what is it putting on our main tanks? Problem is that you have 50 or 100. I'm not sure how to do the fuel load out in this thing. I wish it would just tell you. Oh, total. Oh, there we go. That's better. Yeah, total fuel. Okay, so let's just bring that down. I was looking for that the other day and I couldn't find it. Okay. So we're going to bring this down to... Actually, let's go down to 8,000. That's 2,000 pounds less. That'll give us plenty of fuel. I don't want to be in a position where I'm worried about fuel starvation, so... Because that's not good for anybody. 804, I think, is fine. Yeah. Oops. Oh, you right-click to go up. Okay. Oh, 802. That's even closer. All right, sweet. All right, number of passengers. Let's see. How many people we taken? It's 53. Right-click to go up. I'll learn this eventually. 53 people on a famous tour of Hawaii. Whoops, too far. 53, and then we're supposed to have a zero fuel weight of 69.5. I think we're over that already. Zero fuel weight. Well, the empty weight is 61, and the passengers are already at 9. So yeah, we're basically already busting that a little bit. So we're just gonna leave that alone. We're not gonna add anything. I have to rejigger the numbers in SimBrief because it doesn't have accurate numbers for this aircraft, so that's okay. All right, so that's good. Engines are okay. Guess those are all topped up already. Engine oil. Okay. Okay. So I think that's ready to go. Didn't you just get that Fusion? Well, I got it in 2017, so I've had it for actually in not tomorrow. In 2 days, I will have had it for 2 years. Because I actually took possession of it on the 8th. I actually paid. I technically made the deal on the 7th, which is tomorrow, but I didn't sign the papers until the 8th. So
It'll be Froderick's second birthday with you.
With me, yes. Froderick, not Froderick.
Was it used or is it brand new?
No, it was used. It was a rental return. I don't buy new cars. New cars are a ripoff.
Yeah, me either.
New cars are an absolute
I have a
ripoff.
Honda Accord.
I saved by buying a car that was 1 year old. I saved 10 grand. Let that be. That's an economics lesson for you guys. A car that is practically new, you save 10 grand. That's how you do it. Anyway, and it still came with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty because it was pre-owned, factory what do you call it? Dealer pre-owned deal kind of thing. So you still get protections, and you save a ton of money. Okay. The route, let's put this into Project Fly so you guys can get the route. Edit, flight details, no, new route, briefing, airfield, there we go. PHKO, what? Oh, PHKO, I'm not dyslexic when I type. PHOG.
Moose, you're less dick-sick.
By what?
You're less dick-sick.
Dick-sick? Yeah, exactly. Let's see, NWA 200, NWA 200, and we are, I don't think the DC-6 is in here. No, it's not. So we'll say new aircraft, Douglas DC-6, select airline, NWA, Northwest. Registration is just N. What did I say it was? N577.
What are you gonna cruise at?
Hang on. 577. I think it was like 8,000 feet. PHKO. We don't have an image.
Like 15,000.
Well, not in this thing. I mean, for an airliner, sure, but.
I'm gonna dash 8.
Oh, well, you're a turboprop though. I'm not a turbo. I'm a regular prop, piston.
That's true.
All right, Vanson, yes, okay. Book and dispatch. Paste. Take the directs out because they annoy me. Dispatch. Fly now. Okay, Project Fly now has the route, so if you want to get that, you can do so. Why? Really? Why do you keep... Oh, no, because I'm hitting the wrong button. I forgot... Oh, crap. I got to get used to that again. Okay. I keep thinking, was feeling lucky. I keep forgetting I have to use different set of key commands for my cameras in this aircraft.
Hey, Tim, what are you flying?
Flying a King Air.
Using the King.
Very cool.
Okay, Fly Live. That's the other thing I gotta turn on here. Fly Live. Did say 8,000, right? Yes, good. Okay. Set of flight. So we're going from PHKO to PHOG. NWA 200, and we're flying at 8,000 feet. Apply. Okay, there we go. Yay! And we'll update our status to boarding. Not that we're actually going to use GSX, because GSX and this aircraft do not get along. At least not yet. Tori7361, hello. AI, KATL, HM. Wait, I don't, what? What's the AI thing? I don't get that. Are you... Explain, Tori. I think I'm missing something. By the way, this control tower right here looks very, very much like our control tower at Fresno, except it's the wrong colors. Ours is more blue, but it's got these little like spotted things all over it. Very blocky. Looks almost just like that. Oh, you're Al for that's okay, Al. I saw AI. I'm like AI KTL. Okay, the West Wind Atlanta hub manager. Hey Al, how you doing? Gotcha. Now it clicks. See, a little context, and I'm just fine. All right, let's fire this bird. I'll get this bird ready to fire up. So we just need to go through and double check a few things. We're gonna do the position lights. Actually, no, I need to put power on the bird first. That would help. So we're gonna do.
Oh, Moose.
Oh, Tim.
Approach control is on at OGG.
Well, they're gonna oblige me or else, or I'll disconnect.
Do a high-speed pass across the control tower.
That's true. Requesting flyby. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Okay, so we're gonna do ground battery power, and we're gonna go. We're on ground power at the moment. That's what we want to be. We're gonna say seatbelt sign to on. No smoking. Emergency lights. Position steady. Okay. Aux blower. I don't need that. Those are generator controls to on. Let's see how much I can remember on this thing. Water injection pumps are off. Oil dilutions are off. Okay, good. These are all off. We're going to open the cow flaps all the way. We're going to set our pressurization. So flight is going to be 8,000. And the cabin will pressurize to like there, to like 3,000. Because that's okay, fine, sure. Cabin pressure differential, yes, that's good. We need to get the inverters on. So actually, okay, so this is what threw me off last time. The inverters. Okay, I see. There we go. I hear noises.
You know they say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
Bad Kodiak, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
I'm sorry. Okay, keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead. Oh, I think there's a K in Knucklehead.
All right, there's the on switch for that. Turn on all of our nav radios and GPSs. Good deal. Let's set this down here. We'll switch this to on. Actually, I'll put it to standby at the moment.
Moose, I have a little bit of a problem.
Which problem?
I kind of forgot how to adjust the barometer here.
What are we talking about?
In my Eclipse 550.
Oh, I have no idea how to do that, so cannot
a
help you.
always works for me.
Yeah, I know, right? When in doubt, just cheat. We'll turn this on later. Okay, I think that is pretty much ready to go. I'm going to take the gust lock off so I don't forget about it. Those are all set. Carburetor air, that's okay. We're not going to mess with that.
There's a dial right in front of me that adjusts it.
Oh, so you found it?
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
I feel stupid now.
Oh my God. Set the fuel controls to the main tanks. And we'll deal with that in a... Stop hitting that. Stop hitting that. And let's set our first... Are you still booting up? Oh. Enter. Okay, there we go.
This GCN is kind of cool because the moment I don't have Navigraph because I didn't continue it because I'm not going to be here for most of it.
Right.
And on the map, if you zoom in to like, I think it's every American airport, like pretty like considerate sized, it actually gives you the taxiways and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. That's helpful.
Like an airport map that you can move around.
Nice. All right. So, nope. PHKO. I need to see my charts for that. Sid, Amory. There we go. All right, Kona VR is 112.1. So we're going to... I can see. 112. That is really what the... 112.1. Boom. There we go. And the next one I want to be concerned with is Lanai. So that is... Go away. Lanai VOR. Low en route. Nope. High en route. Oh, there it is. 117.7. Okay. All right, so that's set up into the backup now. Let's also set Amory as the direct to. Find it low. Does it even have it on here? There it is. AMERY. AM. ERY. Enter, activate. Okay. All right, so we got Amory set up on our primary there. If we go to GPS, then that's ready to go. And we will do that accordingly.
Most think the controller went offline.
Oh, wonderful.
And approach and ground.
Happy day. We're free. From SimBrief. Yes, use that. Thank you. Detect me. There we go. Yay. Rock's still rolling out there. I haven't felt anything today. Not yet. There's still time. There's still time. There's always tomorrow. Okay. Shift 2. Let's get our doors buttoned up here. And let's, we'll move the wheel chocks, but let's hit the parking brake first. I'm not sure which one means engaged, actually. It's not clear to me. Is there a tag or something? Oh, that's off. Okay, so that is on. Got it. All right. So parking brake's engaged, so we can turn off the wheel chocks now. And we are going to go to plane battery. Well, actually, no. Let's leave it on that until we at least start one of the engines. All right, so it's 3, 4, 2, 1. So we're going to move this up to auto lean. We're going to turn the beacon on, which apparently... Oh.
This aircraft is like the exact opposite of an Airbus.
The one I'm flying right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so that's auto lean is on. The fuel control switch is set. We're going to increase all the throttles ever so slightly just to give it a little bit of extra chance of start. Like so. Like so. Okay. And so we're starting number 3. So set for 3. Generator's already set to on. Clear prop.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Nothing. Oh, I know what we did wrong. I know what we did wrong. Kill all that. I know what we forgot. We forgot the boost pump. There we go. Fuel helps. Alright, here we go again.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Bingo!
Mayo, what are you flying?
Alright, select
what do I show
auto
pass for
rich.
you?
CRJ.
The classic CRJ.
Number 4. Boost pump on.
3, 6.
I have seen it for this airport, so I see all of them. I see Mike like partially out of gate. I see all you guys at GA, the King Air is supposed to be, and I see a CRJ for GA ramp.
Yeah, I'm in Eclipse E550.
Yeah, I traveled. It ended up being a 7.1 after all. They initially called 7.1, then they downgraded it, and then they re-upgraded it. So the final count, I think, as of right now, is 7.1. From what I understand.
I just got teleported outside the airport. I'm in the parking lot for some reason.
Oh, that sounds about right. Alright. Auto rich. Okay, so now we're going to turn off the, we're going to go to plane battery, since we're on generator power now. And we will set to engine 2. We bring these guys up to auto lean. Oops. There we go, and there we go.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Got a good start in engine 2.
Get off your inspire DC-6 again.
Alright.
On the engine start again.
And last engine, number 1.
3,
Do we get pushbacks?
No.
9, 12.
So we basically reverse thrust?
No. This does not have reverse. This is not a jet engine. This is a prop.
I mean, props can turn in...
You can feather them, yes. It's not reverse. So you're feathering the prop. You're not. It's not really reverse thrust. It's a different dynamic. All right, we have.
Moose is gonna get out of the aircraft and push it.
Failed start on that one. We'll try that again.
3, 6,
You have live ATC?
9,
No.
12.
They're all
flying
offline.
ourselves.
Yep. Which is actually how I prefer it for what I'm doing today. Because we're gonna not do standard IFR.
Do you have TCAS at all?
Well, yeah. Well, no, sorry. No, I don't have TCAS. I have a transponder, but I don't have TCAS.
Moose, is this your second flight or your first flight?
This is the second one.
Where did you fly from before? And what aircraft?
Boeing 737.
The Brandon?
I don't know. The 800?
What's the question right now?
Grammar, go ahead.
Alright. That's all ready to go. Run up the engines a little bit.
Yeah, what's the service ceiling for DC-6?
I don't know. But we're not going to get near it.
Alright, let me check.
I want to say it's somewhere around like 20,000. Something like that.
Stand by.
Alright. What we did not do...
Depending on what type is it.
Actually, I'm just gonna... Well, it would depend a little bit, I guess. This is a B passenger variant.
$25.
25? Yeah, we won't get anywhere near that.
What's our cruising altitude today?
8,000.
That's really low.
Yeah, well, we're island hopping, so.
Alright. Let me see the most efficient speed.
Well, you're probably going to look up most efficient for, just make sure you're looking for this, not a jet. G.
315 miles an hour.
8,000.
315 miles an hour.
Gotcha. Yep. Alright. Let us get underway. Did I say fly now already? I did. Good. Yay. We are going to turn. Brakes released.
So 273 knots, ground speed.
Gotcha.
Alright. Flight status.
Oh yeah, miss, you gotta update your flight days.
I already did. Just did. It'll take a second.
What are we using? 3.5?
3.5, yeah. Alright, Northwest 200 is taxiing to 3.5.
We're flying for 73 miles only.
It's a very short flight. Although it's going to involve a little sightseeing tour of Maui to Buzz, where David Rothmiller's at currently.
It's like 15 minutes. Flight time.
Well, it's going to be longer than that because we're not very fast.
10-4.
I spy Captain Tim.
grass for me, Mike.
Yeah.
I
Do you have?
I have the a stream team.
Do you have scenery or something?
Yeah, I have a stream team.
Oh, that's
little
why.
Islands.
I always had the dream of Hawaii.
Pretty awesome actually. It's nice and cheap and it works. I have no problems with it.
Like, and it works part.
I know, right? I would hope it works, because otherwise it's not very good scenery.
Sad.
Ghost Rider, how's it going? Hey, we were talking about doing a flyby, Ghost Rider, so that's appropriate for your name there, for the whole Top Gun negative Ghost Rider patterns full. We're just not flying Westwind today. We're having some fun. So yeah, no, Westwind's still around. We don't. I do it most times. I don't do it all times.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Please have your seatbelts fastened as soon as possible. Remain in your seats.
As soon as possible.
And remain in your seats? What if you just fasten the seatbelts and stay out of your seat?
Or as my favorite version of this is from Forrest Gump. Get down! Shut up!
Ladies and gentlemen, get down and shut up.
That's right. Flying the same planes as virtual islands. It can be, but that's why I try to mix it up, flying different stuff every once in a while.
Please upright.
Kind of fun when you guys hover by without any gear down.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wi-Fi will be available 10,000 feet above.
We're using Star Wars repulsor lift
DC-6.
drives.
Wow. A modernized DC.
Alright, we're checking. Don't see anyone on approach, so we're going to go ahead and take the runway.
Moose, I used to do a immediate takeoff, really, if I don't see anybody.
Who was that in your background?
It's not my background. I think that was Dolphy.
I think I might have just heard someone drop an F-bomb back there.
Oh, really? That's not acceptable.
They're about to.
They're about to? Pedo heat.
It was like, what the?
Where'd my
And then I
pedo
heard
heat?
F.
No smoking, no seatbelt sign.
No, that's already on. I'm just trying to make sure my pedo heat's on, because we didn't have that last time. Where'd it go?
Oh, Moose, hang on. Moose, you're allowed to smoke after you take off. You know that, right?
Nope. Nope, not in the U.S. There's pedo heat.
Well, in 1957, that was true.
Yeah, but it's not 1957, is it? It's because we're flying an airliner for 1957. Doesn't mean we're... Alright, here we go.
This...
Cow flaps coming to take off.
Toga.
This plane doesn't have toga.
Toga.
Okay, 30 inches is what we're looking for. Stabilize.
Stabilize position.
There's 30. Are we at flaps 20, by the way? Yes. And here we go. Takeoff power.
Go through 3.
Will do. Takeoff power set. Here we go. There's 100.
You on?
Gear up.
Positive rate. E2.
So just curious, what do I come up as for you?
I don't know. I don't see you at the moment.
I was asking him.
Oh.
You behind me or in front of me?
I'm behind you.
You are partially submerged 737 in Delta paint, I think.
I like the partially submerged part. That's especially awesome.
You are a Peter Pan King Air 350 with no engines running for me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you're British Airways.
Even better. How does a British Airways 737 get over there?
Big clutch.
You can do it.
I really need to call 3 for turbo for props.
Well, I'm passing 2 right now.
Alright, he's already on the turn too, so I'm gonna skedaddle here in a second.
I'm the only jet
Left on.
here, I just realized that.
Less than 3755 rolling.
Copy.
Power set.
Set climb power.
First climb.
And they want to make sure it's going to hold on the runway. Yeah, I was going to fly the 727, but...
Captain, are you following, Moose? Anybody else flying on this sim?
Yeah, Captain Tim is, and Mayo is.
Mayo
and I think
I'm...
Kramer is too.
Yes.
Do you have, like, any turbulence effect?
I haven't been getting turbulence here. I'm getting a lot of shake, but that's just because this aircraft shakes a lot because it's old and rickety.
No, I'm talking about like when you get close behind a plane.
Wake turbulence, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah, normally we give ourselves enough spacing so we don't experience that.
What's the dash 8?
Anybody flying on the same route as Moose?
We all are.
I think we all are.
Duh.
Fly at least 1,000 feet above him.
Hey Dash, are you through 3 yet?
Through 2,900, you're good to go.
Okay, good to go. You want to make sure it's rolling.
Y'all flying jets?
No, Tim's flying a King Air. Mayo's flying a Dash 8. I don't know what Kramer's flying, and I'm flying a DC-6.
I'm the only jet in here. I'm an Eclipse 550.
Kramer, I think you're gonna beat everyone.
In technicality, I should, but I'm gonna stay in line.
Just dashing.
I think you're gonna do 200 knots IAS.
I can do 280.
Remember
But
the
I'm not.
rule. You can't go faster than 215,000.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep it like 240, 230.
What? Moose, is flying on the service ceiling like more efficient or something?
No, service ceiling, all it has to do with engine operation and pressurization for the aircraft. So it's the aircraft, the fuselage can't withstand too much pressure differential potentially above its service ceiling and maintain proper atmospheric for the cabin. And depending on the engines, they may not be able to operate in the thinner climates as well. So usually those are the two things that will determine a service ceiling. But yeah. But no, generally for jets, this is not pistons now. For jets, flying as the higher